going to do. Is he going to continue here?
We are back.
Staying in this lane. We have seen him changing, he or she changing lanes, but again, we don't exactly know
We're back
the
already.
want other than police
Not
were trying to
joking.
originally
Welcome, Danger
pull the
Tater.
driver
Welcome
over.
back.
Yeah, failure to yield, reckless driving, and speeding is going to be some of the things that he's going to be detained for when this comes to an end. But at this point, it's unclear exactly why Pomona police first tried to pull him over. But we first heard about it when it was already on the 60, making its way westbound.
White car,
at about
it's going
100
fast
miles
as
an hour.
hell.
So we caught up to it very quickly because it was coming right
going
at us.
extremely fast.
And when he got to the 710 from the 60, that's when he made that transition southbound onto the 710. But if this
Eliana just
started
flew
in
from one to
Pomona,
the
and
other.
if this person is familiar with Pomona, then there's a good chance we're going to be heading back in that direction. But for now, continuing southbound on the 710 freeway coming through East LA.
All right, hearing from our news desk that apparently reckless driving was the initial reason, as you said, out of Pomona. But again, they're giving it up to CHP here on the freeway as
Hey,
we
LS,
continue
welcome
right
back.
now, coming
El
up
Homer,
at almost
yeah,
11:30
can't go
on
to bed
Friday.
yet.
In East Los Angeles now. CHP right on the tail of this driver. They definitely
I'll run the
want to
prediction.
get them to pull over. But at what point, Eliana, do you worry about the speeds and just the danger to other drivers out there? Because when you're going this fast, just
Will
a
this chase
little
last 15
mistake,
minutes?
could cause an accident.
That is a great question, Kathy. So in this case, because it is reckless driving, and we don't know that this person is wanted for any sort of other violent crime, it's not even a property
Everybody on
crime.
YouTube, hit the thumbs
then,
up.
There's a good chance
easy,
that
it's
CHP
free.
could actually just let it go if it continues to be this dangerous.
Yeah, they might
And
just
now
let
that
this
we
one go.
appear to
I don't
be
know, though. They look
exiting
like they're
onto
pretty
surface
invested
streets,
at
that
this point.
really makes me worry, because now you're going to have cross traffic, you're going to have
This
pedestrians,
might be a record
you're
month.
going to have
Yeah,
red lights, you're
seriously.
going to have stop signs. So
There's
a lot
so
of
many
other
pursuits.
elements
I mean, it's only
that
the
would
19th of
make
April.
this
What the
even more dangerous than it already has been. It's one thing to be on the freeway headed one direction with all of the other cars.
been
It's
a
a whole
lot
other
lately.
thing to have cross traffic, and unfortunately that's kind of where we're heading to right now as we venture into Southgate on Firestone Boulevard headed westbound.
Yeah, we saw that CHP cruiser make every effort to not lose that vehicle. They didn't think they were pulling over by getting off the freeway.
I don't know
at
how
that
the cops
point.
can
They
keep
knew
up with
this
this.
chase was going to continue.
Or why
and
they
apparently
would.
they are going to stay on this driver right now. But again, Eliana, as you said, when they get off and they are on the side streets, it gets more dangerous.
use
now
your channel
looking
points.
to make
Looks
a
like
turn there to the left. And they
right
are.
now,
Is it a
more
situation
people
where
on
they can
yes
start to
than
look
no.
at a pit maneuver in this case? They don't know who the driver of this car is.
Again, don't do crack. Welcome back.
Yeah, in this case, if his speeds were to slow down significantly to about 35 miles an hour, then they could do a pit maneuver on this guy. It's a much different situation than the pursuit we were on earlier when they knew the guy was armed or had a good
This
reason
is like
to believe he
this
was.
is the end of
In this
Eliana's
case,
shift.
they don't think
Like,
this guy is armed.
she's
they
out-
just
she's gonna
think
be
he's trying
off
to
work
avoid
here
police
shortly,
at high
so,
speeds. He
I
may
mean,
have
they're gonna
driven
stick with the
himself
chase
into
till it
some sort
ends,
of dead
but
end or alleyway.
what
So
are
let's
we
see if he's
doing?
able to navigate through this. If he's able to navigate through this alley, that would lead me to believe that he probably knows this area pretty well. I wouldn't
I would
drive into
think
an
so.
alley if I didn't know that I was going to be able to work my way out of it. And in this case, this guy was able to do just that. So perhaps
I wouldn't
this
drive in
is
that
the
area for sure.
that he's familiar with.
Seems
in
more intense. Yeah,
Southgate,
this guy was
despite
going
this
over
starting
90.
all the way in Pomona.
When I
Yeah, we
turned
say
it
that
on.
just because 9
It's going
times
like
out of
100 miles
10
an
we've
hour on the
seen that
freeway,
over and
so.
over and over, where they go to a
We should
place they
keep a
know
count.
and
El
can
Homer, yeah,
navigate
usually it's
themselves
like
out
2
of
or
that
3,
situation, or he
and
just got lucky and was
sometimes it's
able
2 or 3, and
to
it's
make
been
their way out.
like
and
4
now it
in the
continues
last few
and
days.
looking to change lanes, going straight though through the intersection. It looks like a red light there.
Yeah, running red lights.
Running the red lights. Oh. Come back.
We have to
Eliana,
apologize.
come back.
We've lost
Eliana, come
Eliana
back.
at this point. We're
Okay.
going to get right back to it.
This
we
one
have
is
your
live
scene for you
on
once
ABC
again.
as well.
And Eliana,
So we got it
we
back
can
up.
see that driver now looking to make a left turn.
Yeah, he just made a left turn here onto a smaller street called
think
Salt
all
Lake
the news
Avenue.
stations are
This
probably
is
on
mostly
this at this point.
commercial here through Southgate.
They are.
So hopefully we
Okay.
won't see too
We'll
much in
stick
the
with
way of
Eliana,
traffic
of
here. A
course.
lot of these businesses, of course, are already shut down for the day, but you do get a lot of big rig traffic through here, especially being so close to the 710 freeway. But coming up to Santa Ana Street here coming up, and then if he does go, there's a big rig blocking exactly what I was worried about. And there you go.
Oh, my goodness.
Big rig in his way, and he's going to navigate
Oh,
around
okay.
him.
Okay, the cop trying to do
Wow.
thing.
Wow.
It's a good
Yeah.
thing he saw
That
him.
big
Good
rig,
thing he
that
saw
guy
him.
had to be
would've
so
been bad.
confused what he was supposed
But
to be doing.
continuing on Salt
like,
Lake
oh,
Avenue
what am I gonna
at
do?
about 70 miles an hour, folks, on surface streets here in Southgate.
Yeah, Eliana's
All right.
too cool.
So
yeah,
what
everyone
they can do
drop
right
the
now,
Eliana
follow the
emote.
driver, keep up with
It's a
these
follower
speeds,
emote, so as long
and
as
try
you
to come to
follow,
a
you can use it.
resolution. Spike Strip doesn't
If
seem
you're on
likely.
YouTube, you can use it too if
the
you're one
driver
of the
doesn't
channel
seem to be
members.
following any sort of pattern.
Or be
and
welcome
as you
back.
said, mostly going too fast for a pit maneuver at this point. So I'm assuming that they just try to stay behind the driver. And
So what
see
we
they're
know is
gonna
this
do
was a
next.
reckless driving.
Yeah, and one of the options that they do have is actually not
So-
staying behind the driver at all. They could just have the airship follow him, and the airship could even turn its night sun off so that this guy will think, hey, I've lost the police. I'm good. I'm just going to go home. And when they do, that's when police would swarm in because the airship will still be
How many
there. They'll
chases
continue
this
to
week?
track him, even though he doesn't see
4?
them. So if it gets to
5?
that situation, they
remember.
could go into what's called surveillance mode, where he
Sean
wouldn't see
outfit
the
of the
units.
day,
They
yeah.
would be there, but they might be a mile behind. And
That's what it
just
stands
swoop
for,
in when
too.
the time is right. But
Ooh, look
for
at
now,
this.
this CHP officer
That
really
left turn
not
was a
giving this
risk.
guy any room, no room to breathe, as he just makes
They
this
can
turn
jump.
here
They
on
can
Florence
get him
Avenue.
on that left
Yeah,
turn.
that
You leave
officer
too much
was
of the
right
car
on
exposed.
the tail. I almost
They can
thought they
just
were going to try a
hit you,
pit
spin
maneuver
you
at
out.
that point, but they are staying with him. They're letting that driver know that they are right there.
So
They're
that's
not
my
giving
tip,
up, at
my
least
expert tip.
Not at this point. And again, we're on Florence Avenue.
right
As you
turns.
said, we are going to keep following this right now as we see what the driver does next, and CHP right behind them.
Yeah, and again, wanted for reckless driving out of Pomona, making his way onto the 60 and the 710 freeways at about 100 miles an hour before exiting here onto surface streets in the Southgate area. Again, CHP in pursuit.
All right, Eliana, thank you so much. We'll have
Contra,
more on our app,
where I am, it's 1:35
NBCLA.com. The
a.m.
Tonight Show's coming up.
Hope you were able to eat, man. I
Now
ate
at
a little
7,
bit.
the disturbing
Okay, what
discovery
are we
along the
doing?
coast in Long Beach that has the beach closed for 8 hours. We're live with the latest. Plus, a confrontation
I'll
caught
find
on
Eliana
camera
again.
in
She's
Simi
not gone,
Valley
but-
when a neighbor told a pregnant street vendor that has her.
It's not over.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. I swear I had a link for this that was YouTube. It was the live police chase channel. Okay, never mind. Wait, no. Here it is. I don't know. No, I don't see the Eliana one. Maybe they took her off. I don't know. Maybe she's going home. Maybe she's going home.
Oh, the car's really
No, wait,
darkly
she's still
lit.
here. She's still here. Okay, let's go back to her. I like her. She's talkative. Whatever's going on there, nobody was talking.
People on board if every seat's taken up. But again, Silver Infinity, a chase that started at Pomona, was handed over to the CHP. once it
Escape
got
up,
on the
welcome,
freeway,
yep.
making its way westbound on the 60 and then southbound on the 710, and now we're in Southgate.
It's pretty interesting. It's on ABC7, KTLA, NBC, probably on ABC too. I don't know. Wait, I said ABC. It's
So
probably
we've got that
on
one CHP unit. He's kind of alone in the sense that he's directly
Fox.
behind him. No one else is really behind him that close, but I did see two other units just roll by. So
Oh, Eliana, come back. Come back right now.
Fountain on Market Street to remember the great 19...
helicopter only. But again, wanted for reckless
This
driving.
cop is still
slowing
right
down a
behind him.
lot as he continues to zigzag here through Walnut Park. Walnut Park is right next to Southgate. So we're still in that general area. Closest
Big Merle,
freeway
I
is
mean,
gonna be
we've
the
seen these
710.
guys do random streams
Can't say
inside
that
of their
he's trying to
cars,
work
but
his
yeah,
way
not
back
like
there 'cause
a
he's still in highly residential
streamer.
areas. coming back out to
Nest,
the
welcome
major
back.
street
Yeah,
here.
we're doing this again
This is,
right away.
Walnut at Seville.
Eliana's shift
Now eastbound Florence from Seville.
usually ends about midnight, so she's working overtime tonight.
So officers do think he's going to try to bail around this area because.
Do you think he's taking out? He's gonna get out?
He's jammed.
Maybe.
Okay, let's see what he does.
Move. Just go. Just go.
Let's see. He's stuck.
Dude, you're not stuck.
And
Just
nobody's
move.
moving. So this guy's stuck. The CHP officer.
Oh,
gonna
they
move
are
in to block
blocking him in.
I just hope he doesn't get too desperate. I'm gonna wipe him out
Oh
just a
man,
touch.
bad. They're gonna
The
pull him
CHP
right out of the
officer
car.
walked right up to the door.
Oh
I mean, why
man.
not? Wow. Walked right up to the driver door, opened it, and said,
This guy
"Buddy,
just
you're outta
decided
here."
not to get out of the way.
Got him. He's down on the
Said
ground.
nope.
Didn't fight him. Now they're checking the rest of the car to make sure nobody else is inside. It doesn't look like it.
They were really aggressive.
Let me push in on this
I
guy,
wonder
see what
why.
it looks like.
I wonder what they knew that we don't know.
Well, there you go. One man in custody, nobody else in the car, and that does it. Wow. Didn't expect it to end that quickly, but it
Two
did.
chases, yeah,
Here we
Gina,
are
this is
here
number
on,
2
Florence
just
and
in the last,
Stafford
like,
Avenue
hour.
in Huntington Park. The CHP not playing games, just simply walking right up to the car, taking the guy into custody, and that is that. So thank you,
Oh,
everyone,
that's why it
for,
ends.
tuning
Gina
in
Kirst.
here
Yep,
on
she shows up, boom,
NBCLA.com
it's
and all
over.
of our streaming platforms from News Chopper 4. I'm Eliana Marino, alongside my pilot James Pollard. Thank you very much for watching, and
Okay,
have
everybody.
a good night and a good weekend.
And I'm saying the same thing. Good night, good weekend. Thanks. There's not gonna be another chase tonight because this is the end. Eliana's going home. So good night. I'm gonna go back to eating.